Woody Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Odor of the Flame chapters 5 and 6. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. And we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and we ain't sponsored by Viz. And considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable Will Bubba kitty, who's somewhere around here, hopefully being a good kitty, and this operation, well, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon, where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Dragon Ball Daima, which we covered in both the sub and the dub. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there is a stacked spring anime season in full swing, in which we're covering Witch Watch, Vigilante, Boku no Hero Academia Legals, and Fire Force Season 3. And there's even more on the way. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, well, we're getting into the heroic vigor of it all in terms of Odor's training. So let's get into Chapter 5 first. See what's in store for us today. And this chapter is titled Heroic Vigor. Heroic vigor is vital energy hidden within the human body. So the sorcerers borrow magic from nature in order to fight, but warriors use their own heroic vigor to strengthen their bodies when they do battle. And that's where, because the two powers come from opposite places. Bhagia is a manifestation of nature, or in other words, a clump of magic. You two fusing would be like pouring lava into a flower vase. Sorry, nature's so grand and magnificent. So you need to use your heroic vigor to make your body capable of withstanding a spirit's power. I do appreciate the visual exposition. Yeah, your goal will be to cut that tree down with a single slash. All you need to do is pull out the heroic vigor that's already inside your body. Normally this takes several months to do, but there are some people who can't do it even after several years of trying. Still up for this? Yes, I am. Okay. Pre-breakfast cliff climbing complete. Summit of Mean Mountain. Oh, poor Odor. This is the first thing he does in the morning? Fine by me, just as long as it makes me stronger. Cliff climbing is the perfect way to train your heroic vigor. You can't exert too much force or hold too much back. You won't be able to climb if you're always putting out your full strength. They'll just tire you out. If you want to climb a steep cliff, you need to alternate between relaxing and tensing up all four of your limbs along with your back. No, that's not right. If you keep both of them tense, and exert force into your left arm, well, get the gist of it. Feeling the heroic vigor now? Definitely not after that explanation. He's bad teaching. Would you mind if I instructed you instead, kid? Kid? Well, she keeps calling me that. I guess she's got a point. It should be fine. Unlike him, though, I won't be gentle in my teachings. I won't kill you, but I'll train you hard enough that I could kill you. You want to fight all of a sudden? I want to learn about your abilities firsthand. Well, now then, kid, allow me to teach you the trick to creating heroic vigor. It has to do with the balance between strain and relaxation. I call the state of equilibrium between those two things the rift between fire and ice. All right. It's basically when the emotions of calm and passion sort of mix together. Not like water, but I think I get it. There's no need to be embarrassed. Do you know why so many people try to become his pupil, despite the fact that he's such a bad teacher? His way of life, his way of existence, it embodies the art of pulling out one's heroic vigor. Of course, just listening to this won't teach you how. You need to realize it with your own body. That's why I beat you up. Ever notice how your voice sometimes comes out louder than anticipated when someone makes you laugh unexpectedly, or when you're worried about something and you figure out the solution in the bath, or when you're on the toilet? Yes, it's so true. Yeah, that's the rift between fire and ice. I didn't realize that was the rift between fire and ice. Those are some pretty common examples for something with such an epic name. But I didn't know that would be the rift between fire and ice, is like realizing something when you're like taking a bath or sitting on the toilet, like, or like hell, when you're going on a walk and you realize there's something. This happens like all the time, like hell. Doing this when I'm probably realizing this when I'm doing this live reaction. I'm probably entering the rift between fire and ice. Oh my god, I probably have just entered it. But anyways, when you're hit, when you're hit, fear bubbles up. When fear bubbles up, your leg freezes. When your heart suffers, a malaise, so does your body. Don't forget that your mind is just one part of your body. Kawaguchi, I swear, I think you are projecting onto this, because I think you have definitely hit that rift between fire and ice many a times. Brought some food. Let's stop here for today then. I'm starving. Oh my god. After moving around a lot, you need to eat a lot and rest a lot. Move, eat, rest. Continuing this cycle will cultivate your heroic vigor. Heroic vigor is vital energy. If you're healthy, you won't be able to if you're unhealthy, you won't be able to manifest it. Oh, she fell asleep. Tension and relaxation. Well, that's just muscle in general. Tension and relaxation. Tension and relaxation. Tension and relaxation. Tension and relaxation. Were you able to sleep? Yes! Your eyes look like they're on fire. Tension and relaxation. That's not what it is! Got it. Got it. The white nights will be over soon. Once summer ends, the invasion will most likely become even more violent. Ooh, damn! Otter got beat the fuck up. Are you going to give up here? All you need to do is pull out the heroic vigor that's already inside your body. Normally this takes several months to do, but there are some people who can't do it even after several years of trying. Still up for this? I personally think it'd be better if you didn't give up. Based on what I've heard, you already used heroic vigor once. It wasn't simply due to luck that your body didn't burn up during your first battle. I gave you a hint, and you just need to realize it with your own body, kid named Otter. Well, easier said than done. How am I supposed to keep my tension and relaxation balanced? The invasion, sauna, Vagia, and the responsibility I have toward my power, it's all riding on my shoulders. I like this page. This is nice. No matter how focused on, no matter how I focus on it, no, actually the more I focus on it, the harder it becomes to relax. No, that isn't right. Sana and Vagia, neither of them are weighing me down. Remember what allowed me to survive back then, what kept me warm in the face of that cold, harsh reality. Otter! Dad's back! You've gotten bigger, Otter. The saga of the Polar Bear King. We're finally getting something! Okay, after destroying their enemy's prison, the Polar Bear King and his allies raced across the glaciers until they reached a crevice that stood in their way. They would have no doubt but to jump over it. But as everyone around him despaired, what did the Polar Bear King do? He opened his... Well, my keyboard did that, but that's not what the Polar Bear King did. He opened his big mouth and laughed. Why? Well, tensing up will only make your body stiff. In order to summon power out from deep within, you first need to loosen up your body. And when he did that, the others started laughing too, sharing jolly jokes with one another. Heroes are so incredible. You think I'll get to meet one if I become a warrior? Stop being so loud, Otter. Wait, let me read this again. Heroes are so incredible. You think I'll get to meet one if I become a warrior? Stop being so loud, Otter. So focused on moving forward that I forgot about my hopes and dreams, the warmth and scent of dirt that comes with spring, all those days that brought me happiness and kept my heart warm. Above my cold resolve, something is burning, telling me to steal it back. My chest feels warm. It's happening again. Ooh. I never imagined you'd succeed with the training sword. Seems like you got the hang of it, Otter. Yay! but that was still very sloppy. It felt more like something just suddenly shot up out of you, right? Oh my god, that's so much phrasing. Even your face looks surprised. You need to learn how to quickly and reliably pull it out of your own. Otherwise, there's no point. I'll do my best. Oh my god, that is so much phrasing. Holy shit. All right, let's get to chapter 6. All right, so let's see what's going to be happening with chapter 6, because right now I'm seeing with so far it's like nothing's changed since Red Hood in terms of like pacing issues, which is not good. And as I've been saying, it's like, dude, where's the editor? Kawaguchi, your editor needs to like really like step in and help, man. It's not doing his job. Oh, you pass. Wait, ooh, so casual. That was fast. Cliff climbing, sparring, meditation. You worked hard on all that and more. I hereby accept you as a warrior. That was fast. Venture forth and fulfill your duty. Finally, now I can fight together with Falca as much as I want. You're going to the Ice Kingdom, right? Can I come with you? Wait, what? And this chapter is titled Village of Mist. I received this decree from the king, you see. He told me to head toward the Ice Kingdom or whatever. Before that, though, I need to stop somewhere else and take the boat and go on ahead with Udaprico, would you? In order to reach the Ice Kingdom, you'll need to pass through Anvil Wall. Oh my god, I can't help but think of Looney Tunes. Anvil Wall in Dwarf Valley. Let's meet up there in 10 days. Sexton's flying. He's actually just jumping. Wait. Sexton's not. He's actually just jumping really high. Where's he heading? Going to replenish the food? He's probably heading toward a bloody battlefield. Despite how he may look, he's still a hero, so the king summons him every now and then. Sometimes, ooh, this panel's nice. Sometimes he heads out to suppress battlefields that have transformed into swamps, or to other dangerous battlegrounds that would prove lethal to normal warriors, no, even to heroes themselves. He probably decided that he couldn't take us with him. In the end, we're still just kids to him. We need to be strong. Sorry, we need to get stronger. Well, let's make sure we keep getting stronger then. Aw. That reminds me, Ms. Udaprico. Wait, yeah, Ms. Udapirco. Ha! Why did you become his pupil? That's a secret. May I change the subject? Sure. You don't need to be formal with me. We're the same age, right? Huh? But you've been his pupil for longer than me. It's just creeping me out, okay? But you act formal with me only on the surface. Formalities are just like pet sayings. Deep down, everyone's rude. Something seems wrong with this. Okay, this seems alright. Anyways, alright then, I'm giving you a command as the senior pupil. No more acting formal with me. I won't be formal with you either, okay? I'll try my best. Oh, poor Odor. Here's the thing that I have to, because like when I see the formalities and shit here, I think what's really throwing me off is I think it's supposed to be like senpai and kohai, and I think because this localization really doesn't have senpai and kohai, it's really throwing me off when they're talking about formalities. And God, Viz, I really wish you would have put senpai and kohai. Or at least put senpai. Like, come on. Why would you not at least put senpai here? Because, as I said, for me, and probably for like the majority of people reading the series, it's like, formalities, but where's the senpai? Anyways, the mist's really thick here. There should be a village just ahead of us. You're acting formal again. See, did you just click your tongue at me? Something's over. Like when they're saying you should be formal again, you're acting formal again. It's like what? Something's over there. I heard the sound of a damn oak branch being stepped on. It isn't a rabbit or a squirrel. It might be a bear. Impressive. Don't go near that village. Calm down. What happened? 3 days ago, the Ice Kingdom took over our village. They just finished conquering Dwarf Valley and said they were going to build a supply base there. A supply base here. They stole our homes and food and then killed several of us to set an example. Attacking a village to secure more supplies, this sort of thing happens all the time in war. They forced all the villagers into barns and are treating us like slaves. Some of us have died just from being forced to sleep on the cold mud. But you ran away? As if I could. I'm on my way to rob the next village over. Humans, bring us meat and meat now. But we don't have anything left to give. What? Then just steal it from the next village over. But if we say no, they'll kill everyone. I'll go. If someone finds you, kill them. And don't even think about calling for help. Even if you do, we'll just kill everyone. What an asshole. Please don't stop me. You don't need to call for help either. I don't want to get anyone else wrapped up in this. I know what I'm doing is horrible, but if I refuse, they'll just kill the others. I have no choice. You should travel around the village, follow the wetlands, and no one should find you. Let's head straight for the village, Udapirko, there we go. Yeah, we still have a while, until we need to meet up with Sixton, after all. What are you talking about? We're on a journey to defeat the Ice Kingdom, after all. The fire spoke? It has nothing to do with the face that we, It has nothing to do with the fact that we met you. We'll make sure no more harm befalls your village. Who are you? Warriors. Dude's probably like, what the fuck? Whoa, 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 whoa. You were hiding food from us? Oh my god. Alright, so the Ice Kingdom, Western Front Army squad captain Adolf of the Icebone Casket. I like the wings here. These wings are sick. This outfit, though, for a squad captain? No. Like, everything else is great, but, like, the actual outfit, and I like the belt. The belt is actually kind of cool, is almost giving me what it needs to give. But the rest of the outfit, no! That's just medicine for my child. He's terribly sick. He has to take that every day. Or you think I care? I like this. Seems like you require education. Lick my. That's his boot. Okay, so that is his act. Dude, we get to see his bones too. The bone looks great. But come on, that's just the boot. The boot is just like covering his foot. Come on, Kawaguchi. No, that's not a boot. That's a shoe. Nah, if it's a boot, and it's supposed to be a wire boot, that should be going up to the knee. Like the fuck is this? If I lick that steal that cold, my tongue will get ripped off. So what? Do it. Okay. Go on. Teach the others what happens when they hide things from us. I like this, though. I like the legs. I wish the shoe was just... I really don't like this shoe. I wish it was just going up higher on the leg. Ooh. Okay. Yeah! She chopped his leg off! My leg! Excellent use of your heroic vigor. And that's all we learned from our training. Let's go, Foggia. Dude! Okay, so as I said, the main issue, the pacing is starting to pick up. We're getting somewhere here. But man, this design for the Ice Captain, oh, like everything is here. The anatomy I'm not having issues with. It's just the outfit, man. The wings look fucking sick. I love these wings. These wings are fire. The outfit, though, is just like, what the fuck, man? The shoes are killing me. Those should be like, because we're talking about a captain. Like, when I see this, I'm thinking, like, some heavy metal shit. Like, I'm thinking, like, Iron Maiden kind of stuff. And, like, I want to see, like, a knee-high metal boot, right? With, like, no, I shouldn't say Iron Maiden. I'm thinking World of Warcraft, okay? Frost King, where you have like some hardcore boots with skulls on the knee. The ice body, that's a keeper. I like the fact that his body is made of ice, and we got to see the bow. That is sick. I am not mad at that. It's just the rest of the clothing is just not giving. That's my issue. Like if the top if like the top and the short was metal, I would be happy with that. That's all it needed. It just needed to look more metallic and more armor. If it was giving that, I would not be mad, and it would be perfect. But other than that, I'm happy with the design. As I said, I'm happy that we're not like dragging this into like the training arc into multiple chapters. But I still think the main issue with this manga, and I think that this, and I said it, the thing that, and this could easily be fixed, is it just needs to be edited. Like, where is Kawaguchi's editor in all this? Where's the editor in all this? Why aren't they, like, sitting down with Kawaguchi and be like, look, everything is here, but maybe you just need to change a few, like, the structure is kind of all over the place. Maybe just change, like, the order of events here, and maybe we could make it work a little bit more. Let it breathe a little. Like, something. But the thing that bothers me, and I think this is bothering a lot of people too, is I really wish, maybe like in chapter 5, maybe at the end of chapter 5, that we would have gotten the Ice Kingdom. We haven't seen shit happening in the Ice Kingdom yet. Like, we're 6 chapters in, we haven't gotten shit from the Ice Kingdom. That's the problem. Like, I want to see what is going on in the Ice Kingdom. I would like to see what's going on in the main kingdom too, mind you. You know, the kingdom that gave out the order to Sixten. I think that'd be sick. But, like, I feel like the main thing that's missing is we haven't seen shit from the Ice Kingdom. And I'd like to see that. I'd like to see more from the Ice Kingdom. And I think we could have gotten that at the end of chapter 5. At least in my opinion. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you guys think about the direction of Oder? Do you think that it's going to succeed? Or do you think it's obviously not going down in this batch? Because the axes for this round of axing season are Chojo, Sid, which was this week, Embers is going to be next week, and then Star Beethoven. But Oder will probably, if anything, it would be up for, if it's going to go down, it will be in the next round of axes. The next batch of axes. So, Kawaguchi, I'm begging you, please, just edit. We need more editing. We need more, we're getting structure, mind you. We're getting a lot more structure. But we need a little bit more here. And something that I've seen comment-wise, too, is that I've seen a lot of people say that they're not connecting with Oder, and I can kind of see where they're coming from with that. Because, like, let me compare Oder to, like, say, Tokiyuki. Tokiyuki, you connected with him right away. You like, felt his pain. You got his struggle, felt his pain. He lost everything. You saw what was going on in his life prior to Takuji, like, completely destroying it. You understood who he was as a character, and you connected with him. And here with Oder, like, prior to, like, everything, going to shit, we really didn't connect with him. We didn't have that same connection with Oder that, say, like, we got with Tokiyuki. Or that, like, say, we got with, I will even include Chihiro in the conversation, that we got even with Chihiro and Kagurabachi. That we got with, what's the other one I was thinking of? That we haven't gotten the same, I would say even with Yadaka in Shinobi Goto, with Ichi and Mano Uichi. Like, we've gotten, like, all these connections with these characters within, like, their first chapters or so. And we haven't really gotten that with Oder. We know Oder is a cute femboy. We know that he left his sister behind to fight. We know that he's connected with a spirit, but like we haven't really like on a personal level. We just haven't really connected with him. And I'm very curious if anyone else is feeling that or not. It's kind of like a going through the motions kind of thing with Oder in comparison to series like as I was saying, like Kagurabachi, Shinobi Godo, The Elusive Samurai, hell, even Witch Watch. What's the other one I was thinking of? Akari Banashi. Like, you feel like you connect with these protagonists, but you don't. But I don't feel like that with Oder, which isn't a good sign. It's not. If that doesn't change, it should have happened already. Let's be real. It should have happened within like the first few chapters. And I gotta wonder if this manga, if this manga doesn't survive, I'm gonna say this. I don't think, if this manga doesn't survive here in Weekly Shonen Jump, it's not gonna be a situation, and I said this before, it's not gonna be a situation like with, say, Sid Kraft, where Sid Kraft would have done better in Young Jump because it had everything there. It did. It was more like a Kaguya-sama Love is War meets like a Ranka Bonahashi situation, and it just would have done a lot. It wasn't meant for Weekly Shonen Jump. This was more of a Young Jump series. I don't think this is one of those series. I don't think if you can't connect with the protagonist, if your audience cannot connect with the protagonist, that is a problem. Whereas people, in the case of like Sid Kraft, for example, I connected with Sid. And I enjoyed Sid. I connected with the side characters too. Here, I'm not connecting with Oder or the side characters. We barely even know the side characters that much. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you guys think this series is doomed to fail because maybe not as much so as the structure, but because of the lack of connection with the protagonist? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Oder content. A few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee, purchase something off our Amazon wish list. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. And until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.